Not ready. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop
Y'all
playing.
ain't ready.
Young Obama in the trap, nigga, it's breaking my heart. I'm waiting on that call where they rip him apart. Them hot wings make you fart when they fly through the dark. And them killers like sharks, the way they float through the bar. Deep in the dark, deep in the night. Young Obama was a scholar, so it's time to make it right. Hand me them black bandanas, them loud black pipes. 4 tickets on American, it's time to take a flight, nigga. Welcome to the 215, it's all live, and welcome to and my team, hyena hot wings, my goals and my dreams. On the table with 5 drains, the seal's been cracked. They raping, they purging, they loading up them straps. Jamal know geometry, his brain on his lap. Endorse the final chapter, I know we'll be back, nigga. Welcome to the 215, it's all live, and welcome to that PHI, it's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 in the bag, it's all 5s like Teeth, I'm in love with my man, that's all lies, nigga. Young Bacardi wanna dance, she in love with a bag. Shoot a bloody rag with the triple black jack. Young and body count like that. Turn goons into fags. Talking wigs and mountain bikes. They call it shoot a drag. Youngin' tap the trap. Youngin' just like him. Now's a meeting in the jungle. And Steve's in the den. They chose Rag and Queen. I could still hear him scream. I was stuffed for law. Shooters on they day. Welcome to the 215. It's all live. And welcome to that PHI. It's all nice, nigga. Shorty got 4 in the bag. It's all 5s like Teeth. I'm in love with my man. That's all lies, nigga. Shout out to them youngins introduced so false casing. Scrambling for food in that Philly train station. That personal fan youngin. Forgot the shell cases. Competition heard the track. They all free basing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the livest intro on any podcast that y'all even heard. We got the livest podcast, Billionnear Radio, episode 36. We welcome y'all. I'm your host, Big Arm, the lad with the pad. Here's my co-host, the star, Latif Billions. We are the infamous Troll Brothers. We're taking y'all on a plane ride. So everybody get ready. It's going to be a little bit of turbulence. It's going to be a little bit of smoothness. But at the end of the day, we're going to land with a smooth landing. You know what I mean? It's the show that make you mad.
Yo, make you cry.
Make you laugh. You be like, yo, what these guys going to say sometimes,
Gonna make you think hard, bro.
You know, but at the end of the day, you're going to enjoy yourself. Definitely going to be entertained because we make it happen. That's what we do. We make it happen on the plane ride, the infamous plane ride. Woo! Billionaire Radio. It's because the billions are near. LLNEAR for your ear. Billionaire, baby. And the day show. And listen, if y'all new to the channel, because right now, let everybody know. Like, comment, subscribe. We live on Glockaware right now. Y'all go to YouTube. We live on Glockaware right now. So let everybody know right now, Billionaire Radio is live on Glockaware.
At Glitch TV.
Yeah, right now. On everything.
Yeah, right
on
now.
everything.
Everything.
But like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe. So let everybody know. We in the building. It's what we do. Today's show is brought to you by An Outfit for You, a family of brands by Michael Keenan. If you want your brand to be successful, be productive, make money, my guy Michael Keenan, he is the guy. Why do I say he's the guy? Because he done built a lot of these brands, these fashion brands you guys like to wear. For example, some of the things he actually built was WESC, Hurley, Steve Madden, Joseph Abboud, Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, and Sean John. And that's not it, though. If you guys like watching TV, as you're watching TV, keep in mind, his company, Wardrobe Styles, 17 shows. Some of those shows that you guys like to watch, pretty much the NCIS, Chicago, Law and Order, Blue Bloods, Magnum PI, SWAT, This Is Us, and all of the FBI shows. There's not a night on TV you're not going to see his stuff. He has a network, executives, a team. They're making it happen in entertainment, sports, fashion, you name it. They're making it happen. How do I know? He has a plan. He sticks to it. He built my fashion brand. You guys are waiting. We're waiting. We got a couple of negotiations, but hold on tight. It's going to be there soon. Michael Keenan at anoutfitforyou.com, or you can go to his website at outfitforyou.com. Hit him up. And yo, this is episode 36, man. We thank y'all, man. You know what I mean? We thank y'all, man. You know, it's gonna be crazy. You be loving the intro, man. You be like, look, let's get your popcorn. Get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn.
You know what I mean? You know, we thank y'all. Hey, listen, man, I thank y'all for shopping me out. I had my birthday yesterday. You know what I mean? We did what we did. You know what I mean? Had my birthday. Clap for that. My birthday was yesterday.
Happy born day.
You know what I mean?
Born day.
Appreciate all y'all, you know. 2 can on the claps, baby. 2 can on the clap. It was my day. It was my clap set, baby.
Happy born day.
Yeah, I need those things. Bring them things in there. Yeah. You know, Sagittarius, man. I appreciate it, man. For all those that asked the question, was that me? Was that my recent post of my picture? Yes, that is me. Y'all know I stay in the gym, but I appreciate y'all. It's a humble, pretty much compliment, man. You guys thought I put up an old picture. That's your boy. You know what I mean? At 265, man.
That ain't cool.
The scale said 270. I think it's broke, but whatever. We ain't talking about that. No. But yeah, talking about you know, size and big guys. You know,
right.
Your boy Lawrence Taylor was caught in the paper. You know what I mean? Lawrence Taylor, we know, is the Hall of Fame legend.
Right.
You know, and believe it, he's going through the divorce with his wife and everything.
Okay.
And he said he can't even sleep in the house. So he's sleeping outside his house.
Oh,
so whatever happened,
he went and got a tent. Did he go?
You know,
he went and got
listen,
a tent.
I don't know what he got, but the sad part about his story is they're getting on him because in 2011 he got caught up with a situation, and he, believe it or not, he's supposed to register as a sex offender, and he didn't do it.
Wow.
He didn't see. Yeah, that was old.
Wow.
And the thing is, he's registered as a sex offender because he dealt with a prostitute.
Right.
And she was 16. He didn't know it.
Oh, that's not his fault.
That's what I'm saying. So do you think people should be registered?
She was on the track, so I mean,
right.
You fair game on the track.
But that's not kind of crazy. First of all, to be that young on the track is crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, wild, 16 years old, that's you know,
wow,
that's
wild.
Somebody needs to be beat up for that. Put a 16-year-old on the track. But
and you need to hear the whole story too, because if you just hear sex offender, as soon as people hear sex offender, you already just
that's what made me think like
they put that tag on your back. Boom.
Yeah.
You a sex offender.
So he's not. He's not agreeing with that whole thing. But you know, so do you think that people, if they engage in going to the track or dealing with prostitutes, do you think it's their duty, right, to actually know their age, knowing they lie? You know what I mean? Do you think it's their fault?
I mean, you know what, man? That's so in between. It's not even funny because when you're looking at a young lady, you really can tell her age. You know what I mean? What about if they put an 11-year-old girl on the track? You gonna say because she on the track, I'm gonna pop this 11-year-old child?
I can't say 11. You're going too low.
I'm just saying, bro.
11 is bad. I'm not talking about 11.
16 is bad.
But you know, you got some people that, you know, they look grown because of what they put in this food now.
Right.
They look grown.
Right.
And you're thinking, you know what?
No, like the optics. See, what they doing, they taking away the optics. But yeah, she eat well, she healthy. But you could look dead in they mug.
But that's not everybody though. Sometimes
I don't know, man.
If you put makeup on a person and you dial them up, put makeup on them, hair and makeup, you can't tell if they're 18 or 19.
I don't know. I got a little girl. I can see them. Listen, I ain't trying to be, somebody go to jail. You know, I could tell. I mean, just for me, and and they mannerism, they kind of goofy. So. Yeah, I think I could tell if they too young.
Okay, so anybody that wants to ever do prostitution, hit Latif up. She's gonna let you know if they too young or not. You know what I mean? Let them know.
At 19 is the legal age for porn, though. I think it's 18.
Well, 18.
Yeah.
It's 18.
Yeah,
18. We talked about that last week with
so she was only 2 years off, but I guess
But I just think that's crazy that he's being charged as a sex offender, but he didn't even know. It's like somebody setting you up.
Right.
Because I think somebody set him up.
Well, he used to party heavy.
Right, so I think somebody put him on him. You know what I'm saying?
And when you high, I guess when you as high as he was, you probably can't tell.
Right, you know what I mean? So I think there's a hole in the legal system. And the reason why I said there's a hole in the legal system is so much going on right now.
Right.
But legally,
right.
And like what we just witnessed, some of y'all that don't know, that just took place.
Right.
It was a Alabama judge. Right, Alabama judge. Right, no, not that one. We're gonna come right back. I'm gonna come back to the dude in Colorado, young kid, 25 years old, 26 now.
Right.
They just sentenced him to 110 years because he was driving an 18 wheeler. He lost his brakes, so he ended up smashing into like 48 cars got damaged, 4 deaths. Yeah, 4 people got killed.
So the air brakes, the air brakes probably.
That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah, because you know they got them joints. Them brakes ain't easy to.
Right.
But
and the sad part about it is he's from Texas, but he was driving through Colorado.
How you gonna get that man 110 years.
Listen, this
how
man,
old is he?
26 now.
26.
And he did. He was 25. So I guess
So he ain't gonna get out till he like 135.
He's never getting out.
That's crazy.
He's never getting out.
No, he need a lawyer. He need a real good lawyer.
I don't know if he had a public defender or a lawyer.
Because what about if it was a malfunction? What about if it's the company's fault?
That's what they're saying. They're saying that company was under federal regulations anyway. They weren't under federal regulations, so it should be the company being charged. But
that's wild, bro.
But so he pleaded for his life. He pleaded for his life.
Right.
He pleaded for his life. He begged.
48 cars, 4 lives. You don't mind me asking you his nationality?
Cuban. He was Cuban, and he said he came to America for the American dream. He even said it's anybody that watch it. I posted on my page.
Right.
It was very emotional.
What about if the air brakes malfunctioned? And he should be doing no time at all.
Listen, he was pleading for his life, right? Pleading for his life, pleading for everything, pleading for the judge in tears. Somebody caught it on video.
Right.
On video in the court and released the footage to CNN, to everybody.
Right.
So then they signed a petition for clemency.
Right.
It was at 1 million.
Right.
Now it's at 3.6. Almost 4 million has signed it for clemency for this man to actually either lessen the charges or actually lessen the charges or give him time served.
Time, man.
Give him time served because he did 2 years.
Service. Give him community service. He already did 2 years.
2 years.
All right, let him out.
But they got him for vehicular homicide.
How? How?
It's sad.
Was he speeding? What? I mean, was he going?
They got him. Listen, they got him for 6 counts of vehicular homicide, 6 counts of first-degree assault, 10 counts of attempt first-degree assault, and 6 counts of careless driving.
Where is this at?
And one court, it's happened in one court of reckless driving. This happened in Colorado, state of Colorado. There's a hole in the system. Look, he said I didn't have a gun. He said I didn't murder anybody.
I wasn't drunk. He
wasn't
drunk.
He wasn't drunk.
He wasn't under the influence.
He wasn't under the influence or anything.
He just said the brakes malfunctioned.
And they clocked him at 85 miles per hour and he hit one of the off ramps. The prosecutor says he should have took another off ramp, but he says he was crying, saying, "Listen, if I would have went straight into." Because he was on I-70, and he said if he went straight into the traffic, he said more people would have died. He did the best he could, but he said his brakes fell.
That's what I just said.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Oh, listen, man, he need a lawyer.
He has a lawyer, and the lawyer's standing there with him.
Man, he ain't got a good one.
I don't know if it's a public defender, but
he needs a money lawyer.
So this is why I said it's a hole in the system. The judge said it was at his discretion that would not be his charge, but they said in the state of Colorado. They're cracking down. There's a mandatory for vehicular homicide, and he has to do 4 concurrent. So each death, he has to do it's 4 concurrent from each death, and it's like it came to 110 years.
That's not. Come on.
So do you think
don't do that kid like that? Man.
So it's like it's crazy because you could do armed robbery and get less time than that.
If he can raise Johnny Cochran from the grave, he'll be out tomorrow. Come on, man. Because all you got to do is prove that the brakes malfunction. That's not on him.
And they got him clocking at 85 miles an hour
because he don't have no brakes.
But they trying to think they're trying to say it was reckless driving. That's how crazy.
No, he don't got no brakes.
Wait a minute. But can you imagine the scariness? Because he said he don't know why. He said he don't know why God left him alive and others died. He said he wish it, Right. But can you imagine driving an 18-wheeler and your brakes go out? Can you imagine he was already petrified and scared.
I mean, that just go to show you about life too. You never know.
But this whole
wrong place, wrong time.
But this system got to be fixed because if you can murder somebody and get self-defense,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like Kyle Rittenhouse did.
He shot somebody in the back that was running that didn't even have a gun. Well, he didn't even get a charge.
Right, and so if you can shoot somebody in the back. Or shoot somebody. Well, I don't know. We shot him at, but at the end of the day,
they said it.
We shot.
They said it on the stand.
Shot like 2-3 people. I don't know, but
I watched it. I watched
it.
Yeah,
I'm glad you watched it. Yeah. I don't remember watching it, but I'm just saying that this guy's walking around free. Meanwhile, guy brakes go out, never had a charge, and behind bars, fighting for his life.
And he ain't go get guns and go to another city and murder people.
Right.
He getting life. And this guy, he home with his family right now.
The system is crooked. It needs to be fixed. There's a hole in the system. But there's a hole in the system.
Right.
Because and that's his first offense.
Right.
So I just want everybody I hope he gets off.
Hey, lad with the pad.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I saw something that said it was a documentary.
Right.
136 shots, right?
Right.
Where he had a police officer jump on the hood of a car and dump 50 rounds into the car and murdered 2 people and got off.
Right.
It's wild, man. I mean, you was talking about the system being crooked. I'm just telling you that it's mad crooked.
You gotta understand, since a lot of people like to talk about police officers and how they get away with things.
Right.
But police officers aren't regular people.
Right.
Like, you're not a police officer.
Right.
So you're not going to get treated the same.
Right.
That's what people got to understand. So sometimes they do things that they probably shouldn't do, or sometimes they get away with things. But every day a police officer walks out in this day and climate, his life is on the line.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So he can get shot any given time.
He signed up for that.
Anybody that has police officer friends and things, their whole mindset is, I got to get home to my family at night.
Yeah.
So sometimes you don't know how people are going to react and panic in certain situations. So I don't hold all these police officers that fought for things that go on.
I don't, but there are some bad ones out there.
There's definitely
really bad ones.
There's some bad ones out there, but I mean, it's just a whole different story. It's totally the whole system is crooked.
It happened in Cleveland too.
Yeah,
LeBron's home.
Yeah, I mean, there's some comedy in some of this crazy stuff because there's a judge in Alabama, right? Well, ex-judge now. She had to step down, right? This this judge is crazy because she pretty much was cussing, right? Her name is Nikita Blockton. It's a black judge at that.
Right.
A sister.
Right.
She was cussing the other judges. She was calling them heifers, calling them Uncle Toms.
Behind the scenes?
Yeah. He was doing
sound like a sister, man.
Listen, she made up fake Facebook accounts just to troll some of it.
Wow.
It's like what to possess. I mean, you're already a judge. What to possess you,
right,
to do something like that and risk? And she hasn't been a judge maybe no more than 2 years if she was new.
Because you get in a room, because when you're a judge, it puts you in another place. So you get in this room, and then you realize the stuff that goes on and what people get away with. And then you see it on an everyday basis. You like, wow, this is real. And you like, God, man, these people crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And she probably was like, couldn't take it no more, you know.
Listen, she had fake accounts. It said she was harassing some of her employees, made it uncomfortable. And then when they did charge her,
right,
she didn't trust nobody. She made everybody show their phone so she could delete evidence for anybody that was going to try to testify against her. Personal phone.
She was like, oh my goodness. She was extortion.
So do you think, but they were saying that she shouldn't lose her license though. She should just be suspended. Do you think she should be banned from a judge or be suspended?
Suspended.
Because she was calling names. She called somebody
Suspended.
her uncle. Right.
Suspended.
Well, she lost her entire life.
Politicians do more than that, man.
Right.
And depending on how powerful you are, the more you can get away with. That's all that is, man.
So do you think if it was a different kind of judge, a different complexion, you think she would still be a judge?
Of course.
That's
you answered your own
so
question.
You think?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you why I said that, right? Because there's another judge.
Okay.
From Louisiana.
Okay.
So she is watching footage of a robbery taking place that didn't go well. It looked like it was her cameras and things.
Right.
However, it was a black person doing the robbery.
Right.
So in the house, you hear people calling it N-word. So the guy saying the N-word, a lady saying the N-word, people saying the N-word, and they confirmed that it came from the judge's home.
Wow.
So they're now petitioning for her to resign.
Okay.
Because they said it came from your household.
Yeah,
we can't tell whose voice it is.
Right.
But you're admitting you confirmed that it came from your household.
Right.
So what kind of upbringing are you teaching the people in your household from
Right.
even be saying the N-word like that?
Right. Right.
And see, here she is, still has her job.
Right. Of course.
You know
That's
what I mean?
how it works.
So do you think she should be disbarred or suspended?
I think she should be fired.
But you can't prove that she said it.
I don't know. Listen, it came out her house.
Came out her house.
And they was going off with it.
Going
it
off
wasn't
with
like a couple of them. They was riding the train. They was riding the N train, right?
Yeah, yeah.
She needs to be fired. Because you know why? That's something that goes on in her household daily.
That's what they're pretty much trying to say.
And it's been going on for a very long time.
So you but who you think put the footage out? Because it was a cell phone or one of those it was a phone footage of the house.
Somebody that knew what was going on.
And somebody put that out.
Somebody that knew that was going on.
And it went viral.
And they was like, you know what? Next time I'm going.
Yeah.
They know who they are, and they know who they are, and they know how they are. And that's exactly why they did that. They wanted to catch.
They wanted to get it out.
Yeah, they wanted to.
Because how did they know it came from her?
And the only reason I say you have to fire her because she is a judge.
Right.
And it's people of color that's gonna come face to face with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to fire her. I'm sorry.
She got to go.
Whoever was doing that in her house they lost her job for her. You know what I'm saying? Because as a judge, she shouldn't have had that going on in her house. Did you hear a retaliation? Did you hear her say, "What the F are y'all doing? Get out my home."
That's what
nonsense.
That's what they were saying. Like, when they was doing the investigation, they were saying just what you said.
Right.
You didn't hear no rebuttal.
Right.
But they just laughing like it was cool to do.
Right. So she got to go.
So that's the problem, you think?
Yeah, because our lives is in her hands. So no, she got to go.
So you think that there's a lot of judges that think like that, and we don't know it, and that's why.
Of course,
of
course there is.
So the whole judicial system, is built on Jim Crow still, and it's not fixed pretty much.
Yes,
that's what we coming down to.
Because you could have two different criminals,
right?
And we ain't got to get into the whole thing,
right?
But they're two different individuals,
right?
Same crime, same points,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Same code and digital numbers, right?
Right.
And one to get 12 years.
Right.
And want to get a year in probation for the same exact crime.
And you think that's the reason why it happens that way?
Yes. Yes.
So she got to go pretty much.
Yeah, she does.
I could agree with that.
It's a lot of hateful people in the system, man.
I could definitely agree with that. All right, so here's some not so comedy, but comedy. Mm-hmm. I found it funny. Y'all know. I find it funny. Mm-hmm. It's probably not cool, but I find it funny.
All right.
So, NCAA swimming, right?
NCAA. College.
Actually, University of Penn.
Okay.
There is, I'm not even going to use a name. There's a woman, right? That's breaking all the records right now.
Right.
All the swim records right now.
Right.
Cleaning the house.
Right.
NCAA breaking the records. And so, but the parents are pretty much petitioning that this woman shouldn't be competing.
Why?
Because she's a transgender. She's a transgender.
I want to hear this one, man.
She's a transgender. So the
she can't compete.
So here's the transgender woman.
That's a man.
That's breaking all the records right now.
Because she's a man.
All the records.
She's a man.
Of the parents. And
don't care about the transformation. She's still a man.
Okay.
She was born a man.
Okay, but here's more comedy.
Okay.
Right? The more comedy was this person was a man swimming, like probably 2019 as a man. So it was before the transgender came out as a transgender.
Right.
He was swimming as a man on the NCAA. Wasn't breaking no records, wasn't doing anything like that.
He just swimming.
So now he came out and says, I'm a transgender.
And I was in the locker room with you.
So now
I was in the showers with you.
So now he's swimming as a woman now. But they let that happen. So there's a loophole in the system with the transgender situation. I don't think the world was ready for.
Should transgenders be allowed in the locker room with women?
I mean, that's what we're coming to. Should transgenders be allowed to compete with women? So do you think that's the new cheat code?
Yeah, that's
because
the new cheat code.
If I'm a coach, I'm gonna talk a guy into saying he's a transgender.
Why?
because I need you on the women team over here.
So
I think that's a new cheat code because it's legal.
But he got to put on some makeup and he got to get his hair done.
He don't care. He's gonna get the records. I don't care. I just
want to win. You can't say you're a transgender and not look like a woman. You got to play that part. You still got to look like a woman.
Okay, but this person was in school as a man for the first few years. I think the coach told him to switch over. Yeah, it's my opinion. I mean, allegedly, I can't say that. I think it was like, listen, you know what we should do?
That's definitely the new cheat code.
I'm thinking we're gonna start seeing a lot of this transgender crossover.
That's definitely now the new cheat code.
They're gonna have to fix the NCAA laws,
right,
and the rules because that's gonna happen.
So, like, comment, subscribe, share.
Definitely, man. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Please share. If y'all new to the channel, man, like, comment, subscribe.
Cue cards.
Definitely, man. Wow. Y'all like what y'all hearing? Definitely, man. Like, comment, share.
Live in the studio.
Definitely, man.
Live in the studio. This is turning into a real studio, bro.
Yo. But so while we on coaches, real quick. So Deion Sanders, they talking about what he did. He's now at Jackson State, HBCU,
right? And
he's now making headlines again,
right?
They call him Coach Prime. Right. He just landed the #1 recruit.
Oh wow!
High school recruit.
Wow!
And he was supposed to go to Florida State.
Right.
He was under 2 years saying he's gonna go to Florida State.
Right.
And of course, Florida State's with Deion Sanders' alma mater.
Right.
That's my squad, Florida State as well. Right. And they denied him the job. So they denied him the job.
They denied who the job?
Deion Sanders. That's why he went to Jackson State.
As a recruiter?
No, as a coach.
Oh, they denied him a job as the coach?
Right. Remember, he wanted to be the coach first.
How could they do that?
I don't knock it, though. I mean, I think Deion Sanders is an amazing person.
You can't deny Deion Sanders. All the garbage college coaches running around here. Come on, man. Deion's reputation should speak for itself. His name alone. Deion Sanders. Come on, bro. They were wrong for that. Florida State was absolutely wrong for that. Now they just took a #1 recruit away from them. They lost.
And they're making a big deal about this.
Oh,
guy named is Travis Hunter from out of Georgia. They're making a big deal out of it because he's a cornerback as well. So I said, I get that. And they're making a big deal, and I'm saying it shouldn't be a big deal.
Right.
No, I'm saying it shouldn't be a big deal because, well, Chris, they're saying, well,
why are they making a big deal?
Two reasons they're making a big deal. One, because Florida State, right? They saying now, had Florida State had Deion Sanders, that kid would have been at Florida State.
Right.
That's what they're saying. Two, what they're also saying.
So they making a big deal. So the backlash is going towards Florida State.
Florida State, even though it was other schools
make
too.
a big deal of it. Yeah.
Yeah, but and then so also they're making a big deal because he went to an HBCU. Instead of going to Clemson, instead of going to Alabama, he went to HBCU, and they're saying now because what Deion Sanders is doing, they think a lot of people are going to follow his footsteps and go to HBCUs. And I just want to just clear the narrative before we pass this over is that people have been going to HBCUs.
Right.
Like, stop making it a big deal.
I'm just saying his talent is just going. He just trust me. The stats is going to be.
I know, but
up here they're going to try to say, well, the competition you didn't go up against the major competition, but he's still playing college football. So
right, I'm just saying, stop making HBCUs a big deal.
Right.
Like as if they haven't been doing that before is what I'm saying.
Right.
Because it's only because Deion Sanders was there and this recruit, this one guy was high school, he came out of high school.
Right.
You know, and they making a big deal like, oh, he went to HBCU, like, woo.
Some of them want to go to the lights though. A lot of them want to go to the lights.
But they've been doing that. Like Hugh Douglas was at Central State. You got Ben Coates,
Pro
tight
bowler.
end, right? 1991, right? You got Everson Walls, go back to 81,
Pro Bowl,
right? Steve McNair, rest in peace.
Yeah, Pro Bowl.
You got Doug Williams, 78. Like so stop making it look like HBCU is this
Super
new thing.
Bowl ring.
They've been doing this type of stuff.
First quarterback of color to win the Super Bowl.
That was my whole point, man. But interesting about these athletes, right? I came across something, and they said that women, right, like to go after athletes all the time. And they said the reason why women like to do this is because they want to impress their fathers. So it's like they go after these pro players, or they go because these pro stars, the NFL stars, the NBA stars. Because you notice people always go after the athletes. So the question is,
well, that's a very good deal for a woman, though. What woman wouldn't want to go after an athlete?
But they're saying that a lot of it is because the daddy issues. They want to impress their father. What do you think about that?
I don't think it's that.
You don't think that women go after athletes to impress their dad?
No.
Say, hey,
one, you get the money, right? Two, you get the endurance, everything that comes with athleticism. They get that. They get the pipe, they get the sex, they get the money, they get the prestige. They get to go shopping and buy shoes and go on trips. Their life is amazing. Every woman want an athlete.
Right, but also, don't you think that woman wants to say, hey, Dad, look who I'm bringing to Thanksgiving.
I don't even think she's thinking about it, Dad.
I think they are, though. Think about it.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
Yo, Dad, it go Embiid. His name is Embiid.
Right. You just watch Embiid hit.
He can't come through the front door. We might have to knock out some bricks.
Right.
But, yeah, this is Embiid. Okay. Oh, Dad, by the way, $246 million.
Yeah.
But that ain't how she talking about it to her girlfriend.
I think the girlfriend and dad's a different conversation. Also, they say athletes are the best catch to settle down with.
They say athletes.
Athletes are the best catch to settle down with.
I agree with that.
Why do you agree? I'm going to tell you why I agree in a minute. Why do you agree with that?
Because as an athlete, you eating right, you taking care of your body spiritually, and you're in the best shape of your life. And mentally, you going to continue to focus and grow because you're healthy.
All right, so that's a good angle. But when you get an athlete and he's out the game, he's matured, he's ready to settle down as a family, he's not easily impressed by women because he had it all his life, from high school, from college. So he's easy for him to settle down because he's not impressed by it. He's had it already.
But there's non-athletes that had plenty of women. That just
you can't compare.
Just go for men.
You can't compare that caliber. You can't compare an athlete and a non-athlete in high school and college. It's two different lifestyles. Women throw themselves at you as an athlete. They literally dive at your feet.
Women throw themselves at the players too. The
Not
boy
the
with the Mercedes and all the lit and drip and
but
pulling this type, giving her 5 stacks to go shopping. That
the athlete not giving.
He getting a lot of that too. They got a cookie. They got cookie jars too.
The athlete not giving no stacks. Is what I'm saying. And so it's like when a woman, if the athlete's like in his 30s, going into his 40s,
right,
it's best to grab him to settle down with because he's now looking at doing something else with his life, and women aren't a distraction to him. Or his weakness. I
feel that.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel the way he feels. I feel right now that
it's like once you're out the game,
where I'm at in my life, it's a distraction.
It's like when you're out the game, it's like it's nothing they can do.
Right, because we trying to focus on bigger things. So it's real estate. Is where you want to go. You might want to go back to school, but you want to build a bigger bag and you want to build something better for yourself. So yeah, I agree. I agree.
So everybody get an athlete. We find an athlete that's retired. I'm giving y'all a gift. You know what I mean? Because he's not gonna be too impressed.
Yeah.
Like the young guy who wasn't an athlete, who didn't have any tension, As soon as he get out of college, as soon as he gets some money into it, he wilding out. He never had that attention when he was younger. They bagging everything moving. And we seen them people at the club. You could tell. It's like,
once he get a job and once he get a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he,
It's like, you 35 years old, man. You just you chasing everything moving. I'm gonna get her number.
Yeah, but being an athlete is where it's at.
Right, because athletes start young, high school, college. You know what I mean? And I think women are getting smart. That's why they snatched up these athletes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because athletes like us, we retired out the game. We're not worried about that stuff.
No, not at all.
We done with that life. We done with that life. But interesting enough, right? So good old Meg Thee Stallion back in the papers again, right? After she got her degree.
Right.
So now this is what's interesting.
Right.
Now this is what you call it's something up with the system.
Right.
So she had a shooting situation where Tory Lanez shot her, right?
In the foot.
Right. Press charges. Right. This thing about to go to trial. She's pushing this thing.
Right.
Now, they're saying they can't find the evidence and the fragments of taking out the foot. It's missing.
It should be at the hospital, right?
No, they took all that. They can't find it. You know, when you put in evidence.
Right. So the hospital threw it in the trash.
Somebody said it's, so then they said it's missing. So Tory Lanez is really connected. But somebody said it's missing.
Wow. I'm trying to figure out why her boyfriend never had nothing to say to Tory.
Because
about shooting this woman in the foot.
Because as the story is coming out, allegedly it's looking like
she was partying with Tory?
The girl shot Meg.
Oh, a girl shot?
No, her girlfriend that was arguing with. So they said her and her girlfriend. So, you know, they was pretty much saying that she slid on Tory Lanez behind her back. That's what they was arguing about.
Oh. Hold on, talking about Megan slid?
No.
Oh, the girlfriend slid.
Megan's girlfriend slid.
Tory Lanez and Megan was dating at once upon a time?
So allegedly it was real short-lived because of that shooting thing.
I thought her boyfriend was the other boy.
That's the new guy.
Oh, he knew. Oh, okay.
That's the new guy. Remember, back in the day, we talked about that probably months ago. But what I'm saying is, like, as soon as it came out that the girl might have been the shooter, because you know this thing about to go to trial, the story coming out, that she might have been the shooter, because they said they got residue on her hands. They found gun residue on her hands.
Right.
So now it's coming out that she might have been the shooter, and all of a sudden the fragment is missing for the leg. Somebody made some phone calls.
Hey, bro, I got something crazy for you, man.
I know. I know you do. I know you do.
I got something crazy for you. Just let me know when you're ready for it.
All right, well, let's shout out. Spike Lee real quick. He is going to be on Netflix. He signed a deal, a multi-deal with Netflix.
I want to see Spike Lee.
Right, so we're going to see some great movies with Spike Lee.
I want to see some Spike Lee movies.
You know, so what do you think about that? Is that a great movie, you think? I think it's an excellent movie.
I think it's excellent.
I think we're about to see something different.
Yeah, because, man, Netflix, all that stuff falling off, man. They can't keep up with the movies
for
people.
No.
Man, that's garbage.
Netflix.
I can't find nothing on Prime, Netflix.
I'll send you something.
Whatever, man.
Listen, Netflix is like
all that stuff.
Netflix is the new game right now.
I don't even watch TV no more.
But
corny.
What's your favorite Spike Lee movie?
So many of them.
I know. Which ones do you? Just name three.
Let me see. She Gotta Have It. Let me see. She Gotta Have It. Jungle Fever. And Black Jesus.
Black Jesus. Okay, those are good ones. Black Jesus. I like Inside Man. I like
Do the Right Thing. You gotta definitely say Do the Right Thing. Yeah.
You know, definitely She's Gotta Have It, even though you said it. Those are all good ones. And you also got what's the one? Malcolm X, Jungle Fever, and Original Kings of Comedy. He put that together too.
Oh yeah. I like that too.
So I think it's gonna be a lot of good things coming out of that.
I could watch that tonight.
There's gonna be a lot of good things coming out of that.
Yeah. He nailed it. Well, Netflix nailed it with that one.
Right.
Spike Lee, it's gonna bring an audience.
All right, I'm gonna give you the floor in a minute. I got a Christmas gift for all ladies, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Christmas gift is a lot of you women y'all be getting involved with these guys, and y'all be like, I didn't know he was married. So I'm like, listen, man. I be kind of like, I'm like, I'm gonna shoot y'all a little bit of games so you can know if this guy's married, man.
Where you think he going to when he leave your house?
You know what I
talking
mean?
about he ain't married.
It's like they be like, but I'm just saying, how do you not know? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they be trying to hide it when
Right.
they want to play their game. You play their game and lie, say, I ain't married. So
Well, they put blinders on. You know they put the blinders on.
Some be really hurt. They be like, I be like, how you fall for that banana tailpipe? You didn't know he was married? Like it was like the easiest thing to tell.
Oh, he was playing hard then.
Right.
He was playing real hard.
Right. So this is my Christmas gift to y'all ladies, because y'all say I don't be looking out for y'all. So, but you know, and you're going to give me your feedback on some of these crazy things.
Okay.
Because some of them I seen online.
Okay.
People, you know, the
Okay.
one interesting part, one of them they said, you know, if you approach a guy and he's well secured in life, pretty much, you know, and he's 40s and up,
Right.
chances are, and he's acting a little shady with you, chances are he's married and
Right.
well established.
Right.
What do you think about that? Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Definitely, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So if y'all step into the old heads,
Right.
and he's already established.
House.
He said he's not married.
Think
Yeah,
about it. He
chances-
established, but
Right.
he ain't never bringing you back to his home.
Yeah, are we going to get on that? I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's here on the list, good brother.
I'm never bringing you to the house.
I mean, so one thing, if he tells you he has kids, right? He has kids, and it's been like 2 or 3 years you've been dealing with this guy. He never let you meet him. Yeah,
Right.
he's married.
Right.
He's married. He's in a
Right.
situation.
Can't let you meet the kid.
Right, because the kid's going to say, "Hey, mom, we
met Aunt Stacy.
Yeah, right. So
Right.
that's one tidbit for you guys. Another tidbit for you guys to know if he's married. You know, if always check his ring finger. Right. Sometimes they take their ring off.
The print be right there.
Yeah, and he got a little bit of print. It looks like it's a tan. It's a print. Like I swear, it's so obvious. It's like, and sometimes if you thinking you seeing something, you're not sure. Yes, you're seeing something. They be like, well, I wasn't sure. I looked at his ring finger. I couldn't tell. You know, I'm like, that's an obvious one.
Oh, they can tell. They just don't want to tell.
No, they really. Some people just really not that smart. I'm just not.
Trust me, bro.
They not that smart. Okay, so all right, you call this guy at night. Like you call a guy at night, his phone is off. Every time you call him. Anytime you call him at night, his phone is off, or he never.
And dig this, he can't keep going on too long with that because the wife gonna start noticing. Like, why are you turning your phone off? Man?
Well, sometimes wives don't care.
Right.
They don't care about that.
Depending on how good you're taking care of it.
Well, no, sometimes they don't care. Like if it's not a thing where where it's irregular behavior, they don't care. Like that's what I mean. Like it's like
because if it's not going well, she's
No.
looking for an out.
Yeah.
So she gonna
well,
find.
I mean, that's
she
something
gonna
different.
find any reason
But that's
to
something
start
different.
an argument and get things to the negative side so she can move on with her agenda.
But that's something different. But yeah, so just remember, if you guys call him at night, can't never get him at night. At a certain time, you can't never get him. You've been dealing with him for a while. Chances are, my brother's married, family.
But but some of these men be piping these women crazy, man. Them Stevie Wonder glasses come on quick. Trust me, bro.
No, this is not that though. I get what I'm not talking about that.
It's all connected. It's all connected.
It's connected, but
she don't care if he married. If he piping her right, she don't care.
All right, so
she's not looking for the
you're
things
talking
we're
about
talking about.
Let me clarify. I'm talking about the woman that's looking for a relationship or somebody to settle down with or be married to.
It's still included.
So she's looking at marrying this guy, but he's
it's still
already
included.
Married. She's already married. He faking and lying, saying he's not married.
But it's still included.
You know,
because they having sex, right?
And also, if he don't never take you, if y'all been dating for years, he don't never take you where he lives. Definitely, it's awful. You can't he don't take you where he lives. You can't come there, so he's married. You know,
or he got a girlfriend.
Right. Or he got a girlfriend
that he lives with.
Right.
That he's in a relationship with.
Right. So I'm not going to tell.
You're just the side piece.
I'm not going to tell everything, but I'm just saying this is y'all Merry Christmas gift.
Not from me. I don't celebrate Christmas, ladies. So
okay, well, it
ain't no Christmas gift.
It's your holiday gift, whatever gift. It's your New Year's gift. How about that?
All right.
New Year's gift coming up. So, also, you can't show up to his house unannounced. He say, do not, whatever you do, come to my house. Like, if you do know, he tell you can't come to the house unannounced.
Right.
You know, but these are just simple things. I just had to let y'all, because these are the things people be complaining about, like how you didn't know. I'm like, these are the signs. They're like, you didn't know. So there you go. I gave y'all a tad bit of the game.
And some of them don't even take the girl out.
Oh,
because they can't be seen in public.
Yeah, or if they do, they go with around their friends,
right?
And their friends all in on it, hyping you up, calling you wifey, calling you this, calling you that. The friends the whole time know that you're not the main person, so you can't go by the whole friend thing,
right?
You know,
right.
So
they be like, "That's not Mercedes."
yeah, that's what they say. They pretty much.
Know, yeah, man. Yeah, we always back each other.
Pretty much, they say that.
Yeah, we always back each other.
You know. All right, so now you can slide in what you're going to slide in.
So let me come on.
You can slide in.
I'm going to talk to the men for a minute.
Save some time for you.
I'm going to ask you a question, bro.
Right.
Your wife, I mean, y'all, because in the beginning, these things don't happen.
Right.
But once they get you,
right,
these things start to happen.
Right.
So would it bother you if your woman went out to drink, right?
Right.
With her friends or whatever.
Right.
And she came in a little lit. Right?
Right.
And you laying right there in the bed.
Right.
And she reach in the dresser and get the silver bullet.
Right.
And zap herself. Zzz,
right.
Nut, go to sleep.
Right.
How you feel about that?
How do I feel about that? I want your answer, man. Because you already feel some kind of way. You already feel some kind of way. I know. Because you're dying to get it out, man. This is your Latif moment. So I want you to go ahead.
I messed your head up with that one.
No, you didn't.
Give me an answer.
I just want to hear because you already got something. You was dying to say this. You was like, listen, I got something for you, bro. I got something. Hold on. Don't close out the show without me getting this off.
All right, in my opinion, I find that kind of disrespectful.
Okay,
bro.
You find it disrespectful.
Yeah, I do. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I'm laying right there.
What if our period is on?
It ain't.
Now you know.
I live with it.
It just came on.
If a man live with his woman.
It just came on. She came from the club. She came in.
Changing the scenario.
Yeah, I did change the scenario because you didn't. Hey, I'm just saying. It's all kind of parameters here.
The cookie fresh. Cookie is fresh. Her period ain't on.
Right.
Go out to drink.
Right.
Come home.
Right.
You laying there.
Right.
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 And she reach in the drawer and grab the joint and zzz,
right.
And then go to sleep.
Right.
You don't think that's an indication of you falling off?
No.
Or her disinterest in you?
No, not at all. No.
Nah?
Nah.
Well, how do you look at it?
She feel like you probably tired. You had a hard day at work. She's not going to bug you. And she's like, you know what? It's unfair to wake this man up.
Oh, my God.
It's unfair. Woo! It's unfair to wake this man
awake,
up.
bro. We is awake.
Unfair. This man.
Open your third eye. Are you serious?
This man is.
Bro, are you serious,
This man
bro?
is tired. He works hard. I'm not going to bother him.
Okay, so what about when it was new and she couldn't keep her hands off you and you couldn't get no sleep?
Right.
So what changed?
She felt bad about that. She says, you know what? He has bags under his eyes. He hasn't been getting any sleep. I feel bad for this guy.
You working for these women?
You asked me a question, man.
You sound like you on their side.
What you mean? Because you gotta look at the narrative on different sides. It's more than one. It's more than one way to look at it. Everybody's point of view is different.
Latif Billions is telling you.
There it is.
I'm telling you right now.
Right now, drum roll.
She go out drinking with her girlfriend.
Right.
She come home horny.
Right.
And only thing she want to grab is the vibrator. You're doing something wrong.
I don't agree with that.
You're doing something wrong.
That's not true all the time.
You crazy.
It's not true.
You crazy.
Have you ever had a tired lay? Nobody wants a tired lay.
I had those.
If a person is tired, leave him alone. You don't want that. So if that's what they thinking. Like, he's tired. I don't want that.
That ain't what she thinking.
That is she thinking.
She thinking I want to bust a nut, and this nut can't give it to me. So,
So do you think Pete Davidson is busting Kim Kardashian? Because they just got caught seeing. They actually rented out a theater,
right,
in Long Island. Long Island.
This her new man.
This new guy she rocking with, man.
He got money.
Man. Actually, the Staten Island Theater. It's the Staten Island Theater. He's Pete Davidson from Saturday Night Live. It was a situation with COVID, and they had to.
So what is he? He a young comedian from Saturday Night Live? Like he an up and coming dude, like Eddie Murphy or something? He up and coming?
He been on Sunday Night Live for a minute. Pete Davidson for a minute.
I gotta look him up.
Yeah, this is the dude that's been courting Kim Kardashian.
What's his nationality?
He mixed with something. No, he's not black though. He mixed with something. You know, that's when I told you.
He's not black, but he mixed.
That's when I told you that his father was a firefighter and died in 9/11 in New York.
Wow.
You know what I mean? That's what.
I'm gonna look him up though.
No, but do you think because we're not figuring out what's going on here? Like,
how long they been together?
It's been a couple months.
Because she was like Kim been chasing mandingos, so now she.
I don't think she was chasing mandingos.
Man, come on, bro. She was chasing basketball players and athletes.
Nah, I don't think so.
7, 6, 8. Come on, bro.
You think she was chasing them?
Yeah, man.
Well,
come on, bro.
That had to be a long time.
And now she downgrading.
They was married. She's married to Kanye for some years, kid.
Yeah.
So
they got 4 kids. So.
But I was just saying. So do you think that he's actually smashing yet?
Of course.
You think I don't think he's smashing.
Oh, come on.
I think she's making him wait.
No.
I think Kim
he either slurping the cookie.
I don't think he's touching it, man.
Well, then he ain't got no pipe. Then.
No, I don't think he's doing nothing with it.
That's crazy.
Nah,
he ain't sent her the pick. He could have been sending her. He should have been sending the pipe pick.
I don't think. I think right now.
Right.
She's a little frustrated and she's a little hurt.
You were really on the women's side today.
What? I'm
trying to find out what's going on
I gave him
with
a
you,
gift.
bro.
Remember, I gave him a gift. Told him how you can tell if a man is married. Everything. Yeah, I'm giving him some gifts.
You really soft today.
It may be. I'm definitely not soft, but
You really on this woman? Like, whose side is you on, man?
You can't prove that he's piping it. That's all I'm saying. What proof do you have?
Oh my God, bro. You lucky you my little brother, man. I love you, man. I do love you, but I don't know whose side you on, man.
So you're saying that, okay, how can you tell that he's actually
She didn't want to wake you up. You were tired.
That happens, man.
Yo, man, that's noodle talk, bro.
It's noodle talk?
That's noodle talk.
So
don't be no noodles, fellas. That's that noodle talk.
Listen,
I'm going to get it to you raw, man.
If you're tired, you're tired.
I hear you. But listen, man, he ain't piping for one thing. I think what happened was she went for the situation. Like I said, she was used to dealing with, bulls, bros with the, you know what I mean? And the bull send the pipe pick, and she like, oh, I done messed up.
Listen, there's a lot of women out here right
now. Probably let them eat it, though.
Listen, there's a lot of women out here right now watching us. Right. And they came out of a relationship, right?
Right.
And they was emotionally, in the head, first, hurt and everything.
But she jumps into relationships quick.
Okay.
She jumps in, jumps out, jumps in, and jumps out. And her reputation, let's not talk. Like, come on. Was she reborn?
I'm saying there's a lot of women right now watching us right now.
Right.
Who are doing the same thing. They making the guy wait. They just came out of a relationship. They hanging out with the guy. They going to the movies. They may be kissing him. And they're like, we're going to wait.
More power to them. But listen, Latif, man, I ain't got time for none of that, bro. I don't care about that. Come on, man. I want to win. And listen, they wait. And then at the end, they get what they want. And then down the line, we right back where we started from. With the dumb-ish, man. They always, I want this, I want that, I want to be loved, I want to be respected, I want,
What's wrong with that?
I want loyalty.
What's wrong with that?
Because it don't last.
What's wrong with that?
That attitude they have, it doesn't last. It changes. After you become the man that they want you to become, they change.
Oh.
They change.
Is that what happened?
And then they wonder why you ain't the bull you used to be, because you changed me. You changed me.
That's what happened.
Yeah, because they don't want you like that. They don't want you like that. You know what I'm saying? When they find you, you piping all these chicks. You know what I mean? And you really don't care about them. You barely call them. You barely text them. Now they get you to care. Now they get you to text. Now they get you to call. Now they get you to be all into them emotionally and mentally and that. Then they change.
I feel bad for you, man.
Why?
I feel bad that you going through this, man.
I ain't going through nothing.
I feel bad, man.
I'm trying to put my bros down.
I feel bad. That's bad advice, man.
I'm putting my bros down. I'm good. I'm good.
That's not good advice,
bro.
Man.
I'm good.
I know.
Bro.
You're always good. I know.
You know what I mean?
You're a happily unmarried man. I get it.
You know I'm good.
I know, but you can tell that you're not married.
How many stories? How many eps on it? You got all the eps.
Listen, I got the stories, but you're still happily you're unmarried. So for you, your perspective is like
my mind is open.
Yeah, okay.
The third eye.
Somebody's gonna love you one day.
In my mind.
Somebody's gonna love you one day.
It's open.
Somebody's gonna love you one day.
Oh no, they love me.
They're gonna love
a lot of them. Come on,
I know.
My women love me, bro.
You
they
think
love
they do?
me.
You think you do? That's why you told me that
they
story.
Love
somebody
me.
Came, so you can tell somebody. You got. That's why you told me that story. You got upset. Like I can't believe she did this. Yo, hey, listen, man.
Oh my God,
I'm
not banging with you, man.
Episode 36 is in the books. The plane ride is about to land. We're landing this plane. We thank everybody for tuning in. Billionaire Radio, double N, double L, double N, for your ear. Sponsored by An Outfit for You.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, please.
Could you put that up for me, please? I think I forgot one. Comment. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Yeah, please. If you're new to the channel, we thank y'all for tuning in.
Billionaire Radio.
Sponsored by An Outfit for You, a family of brands, Michael Keenan. On that note, man, we out, man. Big arm.
Billions.
Billions. Yeah.